So in this video what we're going to do is we're going to talk about amateur golfers and the problem that you're having, that you're not tapping into what you are truly capable of, particularly when it comes to speed. Now this is a problem that I see with a lot of people that reach out for help with lessons. So what we're going to do is we're going to talk about how to generate more speed, and a real simple drill that is going to get you noticing that you're going to start seeing some sneaky bit of distance, and it's going to genuinely seem so much easier than before. Now the reason why it happens is what I tend to see with a lot of golfers is, particularly golfers that start to explore and understand more about the golf swing, is that you kind of fundamentally lose sight of the thing that is introducing speed is your arms, okay, and it's leverage. So we need to make sure that we are swinging our arms up, down and up in the through swing with a decent amount of leverage, okay? And what that means is a nice wide arc. So my arms wide, wide, wide as we come down and through. What I don't want is I don't want little narrow arms like this coming in towards this backswing position. So the question would then be, well, why does that sort of movement happen? Well, I tend to think it happens for a couple of reasons. One, golfers tend to sit a bit too much in the posture. Okay, we don't want that. We want to feel like we're tucking the hips underneath, so get your belt buckle closer to your chin, and then just sort of when you're in your posture, just, yes, you're going to feel like, you know, there's going to be pressure in towards the ground, because obviously there always is, and particularly when we go a little bit over the ball, but you see my spine is nice and neutral. I'm not sitting and squatting down here. It's like I can bounce on my tiptoes, and that's always the first thing that I do with a lot of people, just to get them feeling like they can move around. So I'm a big believer in functionality, and movement is going to help you as an individual, but it's also going to help you very much in terms of your golf swing. Now, arms straight, it's a big one, okay? And that's what I want you to do. So the first little exercise that you can do is a simple split handle exercise. What you do is you put your hands shoulder width apart on the golf club, turn your trail hand upward facing, like so, and you're literally just going to work on lifting your arms up in the air. Keep your head still, arms up. And all this will do is this will just help you get a feeling of lifting those arms up, like so. And that's ultimately what we are looking for. Because if we can get those arms up here, then we can come back down. And if we can come back down, then what we can do is we can go up again. So that's what you're going to do. So your backswing is shoulder width, trail hand upward facing, pull it up and try and go as high as you can, okay, in that backswing with those arms, right? And then you can roll reversal. Left hand upward facing, right hand downward facing, and then you can do it this way. Again, see the way my arms are going up, okay? Now, when I do this exercise with loads of students, you know, first of all, well, the golf swing generally looks something like this. Poor posture, head moves, something like so, and then something like so. Absolutely no width, no leverage, okay? And we don't want that. So when we start doing this drill, start doing this, and then a bit of this, but no, it's up, okay? So that's the first thing. The reason why you're losing distance is because you're not thinking about up, down, up, okay? And I want you to mainly put lots of emphasis into up on the way back, up on the way through. And that's why one of my favorite drills, particularly when I'm trying to get online students to get a feeling for what the golf swing really is, I'll get them against the wall. And what I'll say is get yourself about fist distance away from the wall at home, and then put your hands to kind of together, okay, in a similar sort of prayer position. And what I want you to do is I want you to advance your hands up the wall and up the wall, up the wall and up the wall. And you do that whilst trying to keep your head still. And what you'll start to feel is a big difference in things like the concept of weight pressure and how we're generally trying to apply movement. So that would be the first thing. Now, when you start doing some of those drills at home, or you might do them down the driving range, then you would need to transfer it into hitting shots. So what we're going to do is we are just going to work on a simple exercise where you're just going to swing up to left arm horizontal, through to right arm horizontal. The old L to L. So I'm creating an L shape here and an L shape here. And when I'm doing this, I want to try and keep my head nice and still. But again, can you see the way as I'm picking it up? It's an upward move, so my head stays still. I'm really lifting this club up, down and up. See the way I'm up as I'm swinging back? So it's a mini version of this. Up, up, okay? It's almost like I could swing against the wall without hitting it, right, in that position. So if I was here, I've got that wall behind me, it's up, down and then up as I swing through. And as you start to do this, then you can just do a few swings quite gently like so. So up, 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 up. And then I want you to start really trying to feel like you are speeding those arms up. See what I'm doing now? Okay. So it's amazing, like I say, how many golfers I meet that either are struggling to find a way to improve and they don't realise that distance is going to be one of the easiest ways to do that, or equally they have sort of lost sight of using the arms. So they're genuinely telling themselves this narrative that all I need to do is I just need to turn through the ball like so, and they're just sacrificing so much distance. So what I want you to do is I want you to just sort of practice that. So you're kind of going up, up. Yeah, see what I'm doing there? So the way I'm able to then, it's almost like the feeling is, because in the backswing I'm loading it up, and then as I come down and then as I swing up, I can really throw my arms through. And you don't have to overthink it. All you have to do is similar to what I'm doing here, is just practice the L, and then just start speeding it up. Okay? And what I talk about a lot in the videos on my channel is your rotational motion is going to be more of an upward feeling in this drill, but what's going to happen is when you turn and you get up through the ball, similar to the wall drill, this drill here and that split handle exercise, the faster you can get that feeling of turning and the more this shoulder can work back and behind you, the quicker you're going to be able to whip that club through. So what I wanted to do in this video is I just wanted to bring a little bit of attention back to your hands and arms, because like I say, it's amazing how many golfers I meet that are sort of over here and then over here, and they get poor contact and it doesn't go anywhere, and they're trying to do bigger swings in terms of moving more around here. I'm not doing that now. I'm trying to get you to build from a short swing like this, up, 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 and then you can advance it more and more as time goes on. But you have to start using those arms first and foremost, because I promise you, you will find sneaky distance without even trying. See you soon.